Tron Ares crashed incredibly hard at the box office, and insiders are saying that Disney may retire the Tron franchise from the big screen entirely. Is this the end of Tron in theaters, or was this just a bad weekend at the box office for Tron Ares? Are we overreacting here? Stay with me, because the figures and the insider studio chatter tell two very different stories that I'm not so sure we should be canceling Tron altogether just yet.
Tron. Enter its world this summer.
Tron has been a niche but beloved sci-fi franchise, trilogy, IP since 1982. Disney revived it with Tron Legacy in 2010. It was a really great movie and decided to bring it back this year with Tron Ares. Tron Ares was supposed to bring back the Tron franchise in a modest, neon-lit jump-off tentpole, but instead started off with a modest box office debut, but rapidly fell off almost immediately. From what I was able to gather up so far, Tron Ares was able to gather about $33 million domestically at the box office over the weekend. It has a worldwide run around 100 to 115 million, maybe 100 to 105 million. But the problem is that's against a really big marketing budget and a big production spend. They spent a lot of money making and promoting this film, which unfortunately means whenever you take those numbers, usually what I like to do is I like to take the money that it makes at the box office or you take the budget of the film and really try to double that for marketing expenses. Whatever the movie makes in the box office, that's what it needs to make to break even. So for example, Avengers Doomsday is probably going to cost $300 million to make. Multiply that by 2 for promotional marketing purposes, voila, the movie needs to make about $600 million in order to break even at the box office, meaning if it makes $1 billion, the movie will make about $400 million. Obviously, this isn't the same for every single franchise and movie that comes out, but this is kind of like a rough thing that you can kind of do. So for example, if Tron Ares only made 105 at the box office in its worldwide release thus far, it really isn't gonna come close to breaking even. The movie was about $180 million to make, or $200 million, somewhere in that neighborhood. So it had a domestic weekend of $33.2 million, with a worldwide release of about 100 to 105 million, but whenever the second weekend came around, Tron Ares dropped a staggering 66% at the box office. Multiple outlets, including Hollywood Reporter, Collider, Gizmodo, and others, are reporting that Disney insiders are talking about retiring Tron as a theatrical franchise after Ares' flop. That's not an official Disney press release, it's trade sourcing, but it's loud enough that the studios will notice. Okay, so multiple sources are reporting that Tron is not going to be coming back because of the failure of Tron Ares. Why did Tron Ares fail at the box office? I went and saw the movie. It didn't blow me out of the water, but it wasn't terrible by any means. It shouldn't have flopped the way it did, but I can see why it did. There are various reasons to why Tron Ares probably didn't succeed at the box office, starting with Tron is an incredibly niche platform. While it's incredibly interesting and fun and exciting, it's not big at a cultural size like Star Wars or Game of Thrones or Harry Potter. Tron has always been cool, but it's been narrow. It doesn't exactly have the audience for this world to support 500 million at the box office. And like I said, I saw the movie, it did blow me out of the water, but I didn't think it was terrible, but the reviews are relatively mixed. I think a lot of people are praising the visuals of this film, but the storyline doesn't really hit on an emotional level. That's gonna make word of mouth incredibly weak. Perhaps it was about Jared Leto. He is obviously a very controversial actor, and coming off of Morbius, I'm sure people aren't exactly stoked to see him hold an entire new IP coming into the, like trying to revive this IP. But here is the reality of the situation and why we shouldn't completely panic if you're a massive fan of Tron, if there are massive fans of Tron out there. When trade presses usually say that a franchise is going to be retired from the big screen, most of the times that does not mean forever, it just means that there's not going to be a sequel coming out right now. I can't imagine that the Tron franchise does a complete 180 and retires in any capacity. That would be incredibly disappointing. I know we don't see a lot of Tron projects these days, but I hope that that's not the case when it comes to what we have here with Tron. However, whatever they can do if Disney wants to continue pushing out Tron, you could see these things going to streaming, digital, video games, stuff of that nature. And whenever the demand returns, I could see it coming back to the theatrical release in some capacity, or maybe completely shifting another way and going animated. But regardless of all this, retired can be shorthanded. I think that that's a bit of that's just a click term. So when it comes to my take on if the Tron IP is dead completely, I don't know. Ares flopping at the box office is going to be a huge setback. There's no doubt about that. But not a clean-cut death. Tron is incredibly niche, yes. It's never going to be Marvel or Star Wars, but that doesn't need to be the case. If Disney wants to truly milk the IP for cash, they'll pivot in some capacity. Like I said, limited streaming series, digital, stuff of that nature, video games perhaps. But I can't see Disney bankrolling another $200 million Tron movie out into theaters anytime soon. Unless the audience has proven to be there. It just hasn't proven to be there yet. So if you care to see Tron in the big screen or in the theaters, if you're one of those fans who really want to see Tron show up on the big screen, support it. Be there whenever they're releasing new projects. Go to screenings, buy digital, watch it on streaming. I know it sucks whenever projects come out and they're really good and dollars aren't there, they just kill it. But it's a business at the end of the day, and that's what sucks the most. It's not about creativity or passion or fun. So while dollar bills are the only language that studios are going to be listening to, they do listen. So support the projects when they do come out. So is Tron dead? No, not completely. But is it not going to be showing up on the big screen anytime soon? Yes, probably. And unless something changes fast, I could see them not doing Tron again. Let me know what you think about Tron in the comments down below. Do you like Tron? Is it something that you're interested in seeing? My fondest memories of Tron were in Kingdom Hearts 2. That's a lot of Tron that I spend with. What do you think about Tron in the comments below? Let me know what you thought about Tron Ares. I'm gonna read everything. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel. It means a lot. Leave a comment. That means even more. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace, love, adios, and bye-bye.